guys, and welcome to another episode of Test Drive Thursday. Today we're driving the MAN TGS, the most reliable, robust and strong pulling power truck. It's a truck that does all the dirty work, if you see what I mean. It's using heavy duty in building sites. Yeah, you see what I mean. But today you join me off in the quarry. This truck's home. But yeah, I'm sure you want to know how the customization and everything else works in the upgrade shop, so let's head over there right now. Okay, then here we are at the upgrade shop. The first thing that you do ever is go to the cabin. So here there's three cabin options. Got the M, the L, or the XL, LX. I can't get my words out today. I think I'm catching a cold, I'm sorry. But yeah, the LX. So I've been looking on the MAN website, and this is one they actually sell. I can't actually find the M and L cabins. On the TGS, sorry. MAN sell the LX cabin, so I'm gonna go with that. This to show for the purposes of the configuration, and then I'll go into a time lapse of me building my own. So there's quite a few options to choose from for your chassis. You can go for this more should we say normal, ordinary style at the front, or you could go for the heavy. This is used for if you have more than one truck pulling a load, so you'd attach there. But yeah, you don't see those that often unless you see an ultra like heavy haulage truck. So yeah, you could completely go for something mental like that, the 6x4 with the heavy. So I'll just go with the 6x4 for showing you now. There are quite a few engine options. As I said, I've been looking on the MAN website, and I can find with the TGS they sell two different engine types, the D2066 and the D2676. So those are present in the game. And on the D2066 in real life, they only sell a 360 brake engine. However, in the game they've also added a 325 brake engine and also a 400 brake engine. Also noting about the 360, which is the real life one, or the realistic one, that has the correct Newton meters, and it has in real life, so that's good. And moving down on the 2676 in real life, they sell a 440, a 480, but they also sell a 400, so I'm not sure if they've mixed that up there, because this one should be part of this engine range, because it has got the correct Newton meters, so it's very good. You can also go for a 540 engine in this model, or you could even splash out on a 680 brake horsepower engine, but I'll just go with this for now. Yeah, you've got these transmissions are realistic. That's what they're actually called, the Tipmatic. So you got without or with a retarder. Moving on, you've only got one interior option, and on the LX you have got enough room to stand up in front of the seats. That is good. but only one option. It'd be nice to see a right-hand drive version for the people who play in the UK. But yeah, it's a nice interior, I have to say. Sadly, you don't get the sat-nav here. You only get the stock, so you have to go for it. External sat-nav. Colours, you've got all the usual, or you've got these two realistic companies. I believe this is a German logistics company. Or you've got your stock colours, your custom colour, and your custom metallic. So let's go for white right now. Okay, now let's get on to the fun bit. Start down here, where you've got your C place, as it's called here, or your nationality sticker, I don't know. But you got loads of countries to choose from. Obviously I'm from GB, so you could go for that there. It is in a weird place. I'd prefer to see it maybe here, but that is there if you want it. You've got all usual bull guards, bull bars, whatever you want to call them. I'm not a massive fan of them. Okay, then you've got the ADR plates. You can either have it open or closed or whatever you want. For some reason they've got lights highlighted, but they've only got one option, so it's a bit unusual dot. Then you can choose if you want a plastic bottom, paint, or half and half to see how you're feeling. Moving on up, you can choose between the original and the new style of grill. So it moves the logo up to the silver bit. Personally, I prefer that. It's much neater than this one, which seems a little bit cluttered. Right, moving on up, you can see that we've got some visor options. So you can either go with a purpley visor. This does look really cool if you're going for a bluey, purpley, any sort of those colours of paint on your truck. It even shows through with a purple streaks of light, which looks awesome. So that is kind of cool. Or you could go for a stock one, which is more of a tinted grey. Whatever you want, really. Next, you have got some variations of the colour of the front mirror. Got a chrome on there, rather nice. And the same sort of design, but you can either go for a stock or new. The new one's got more of a curve. I'm not sure if that has any effect, but all up to you. Then you've got the mirrors. So there's a bunch of options for this. You can go for paint, chrome, or you can go for every single thing paint. All up to you once again. And the usual door handles. You've got your cabin steps there. You can choose from the stock or the crossroad. The crossroad suits more of a more of an industrial sort of theme, so that's kind of nice to go for. And just down here, I love this detail with the MAN Euro 5. It's just so good, the detail in this thing with the exhaust. Really do like it. Sadly, there is no sort of side protection there, but more detail on the show, I guess. You've next got the what do you call them? That thing. So you can either go with the paint at the top, like a sort of flattened look, a bit like the Scania, the streamlined version. So you go with more of that theme, and then you choose if you want this as paint or plastic. So you can go with a nice combo there if you choose a red paint and black, or yeah, moving around. Pretty much the last option for the outside is the spoiler. You can even, well, that's weird. I don't know what that's there for. But you can either go for more of a low, really high if you're having a really high box trailer, or you can go for a mid, or none at all if you don't need it. So let's go to the inside. This has got full support for cabin accessories. It comes as a separate file that you put into your mod manager. So you've got a sort of a CB radio up there if you want one. You got your usual dangly things down here, your bag, or a bag down there. And because I've got CC's or CIC's sort of cabin accessories pack, you can get loads and loads of extra stuff, which I really recommend you getting. You got some even cool stuff down here, like Jabba the Hutt, lightsabers, Angry Birds. It's just really good. You can even have a table in here with a variety of things that you can add on. Or you can go for a plastic table, depending on how you feel, or none at all. Again, you can either have that GPS there or this portable navigator. One thing to note, if you are running HDR, the bloom is really high on this sat-nav, so it's probably best going for this one, because with the HDR on, this is impossible to read, so just bear that in mind. You've got your usual windshield sets, as they're called, and yeah, once again with the CC pack, you can have Garfield on the window, which is just mad. You can even change your blanket back here, so you go for a autumn pattern, beige diamonds, blue pattern, blue squares, fur imitation, old blanket, purple pattern, or ugly purple pattern too. I think if I had to choose, I'd either choose blue squares or I'd choose blue squares or none at all. But yeah, that is the customization of the MAN TGS. Now I'm going to show you me configuring the MAN TGS to my specification. Then here we are with my configuration of my MAN TGS. I went with the 440 D2676 engine with 2100 Newton meters of torque. LX cabin, and yeah. So I have got a job scheduled in, but first of all, I just want to have a quick look at some of the textures on this mod, because they are absolutely amazing. It started off with the plastic down the front. I mean, just look at the texture on that. It's a bit low res when you're up close, but when you get further away, it really gives that sort of, I don't know, plasticky feel about it, which is good. Because you have picked plastic, so you don't want it to feel that way. You've got the daytime running lights there, which are really nice. The chrome looks really good. Yeah, it's not super shiny. It's got this sort of satin sort of look, which is nice. I like it, and even down to the AdBlue, like the little screw there, it looks so good, and to the back as well. So I've got a job hit into the sat nav ready, so we don't have to be messing around with that. But just listen to the startup. It is so nice and so smooth. I mean, just looking around up there, yeah, you've got plenty enough space. Sorry, and you got the info screen, so you got buckle up there, which is kind of cool. So once you've done that, you can cycle through these, battery charge, AdBlue. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it. I may keep it on that screen. And up the top, you got your gear, and you've also got your cruise control to the right of that, so that's good. You got the rev counter there, and then your speedometer on the right. Below the speedometer, I believe, got your fuel levels. On the left, you've got your oil levels and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's get going. So you guys will not believe this, but I just tried to record that just then, what I just said, and a Chinook just flew past outside my house. So I was like, cool. So I took a photo of it. I probably won't do it as an overlay because it probably didn't come out very well. So I only took it on my phone, so you probably won't be able to see much. But yeah, Chinook went by. That's cool. But yeah, you've got the speedometer in kilometers, which is really helpful because obviously most of the places that you drive in Euro Truck are on the right, and they probably use kilometers. And I'm really sorry about my FPS lately. I still haven't managed to fix it. I'm now thinking it's possibly a mod that's causing it. I may try and turning the spring mod off that I've got installed, see if that fixes it. But in town I'm only doing about 20 FPS, and then out of town I can only do at max about 50. So yeah, got a feeling he's gonna cut right up. Yeah, that's Sixth Sense. Alright, speed up to 70 kph and up the ramp. Yeah, it's so smooth. You can hear even the engine note. I believe it's got a V6. I'm not too sure, but yeah, when you floor it, it sounds really good. If I change down a couple of gears now, as we turn onto the motorway, you can hear it. Yeah, there's my FPS picking up again. I got 40 now. It keeps doing this really jerky thing. Yeah, with the 440 brake engine, you've got it easily up to what, 110 now? And that engine note, it's so crisp, it's so smooth. It's really nice. I love this thing. This mod is so good. Just down to the detail, the sounds, all the beeps when it starts up. It's just so detailed. It's really realistic. I really do like it. Next, all we need is to be able to get out of the truck, open the doors, lower the windows. But yeah, let's turn off. And I have not got too long to get this job, so I do need to put my foot down in some places, else we may risk missing it, which would be terrible, because the trailer actually really fits this truck well, so I do want to get there. We have got some country lane driving now, so see how this thing handles on the country lanes if you're late for a job, like I am almost. See, I've got 50 FPS now. It won't go above that. Or 51. 70. Get down to 50. Must be going through some sort of village or, yeah. Looks something like that. But yeah, this is quoting from the MAN website. They say the MAN TGS is a robust, reliable and strong pulling power. As an all-rounder in heavy-duty and building site traffic, the MAN TGS impresses through its enormous power with a high payload and outstanding economy. I'm trying not to crash. With its various drive formulas, the 18 to 44 tonner masters every single challenge that you throw at it. So yeah, this is going to be a good load for it. It's going to, you'll see in a minute. So it's also got MAN Hydro Drive for off-roading, which is MAN's sort of, I don't know, off-roading ability. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it because I don't want to bore you to death, and I'm not a MAN salesman, so I don't exactly know what I'm on about, or engineer or anything. Okay, here we are at the quarry where I started it all off at this beginning of this episode, if you remember. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this new life of Test Drive Thursday. I'm trying to make it a bit more in depth and if you see what I mean, a bit more high quality than before. But look at that lake. But yeah, to this home, MAN's home, the quarry. Well, that was a bit bumpy. Feels like we've only got rear wheel drive. We need MAN hydro drive. That's what we need. But yeah, crushed stone, 27 tons, full 40 brake. So this is going to be a good test. We're driving it down to Malmo, Skanska. Yeah, driving it down there. Right, it's there. I think we need to get this way. Right, let's see if it gets up here. This is a good test. Yeah, up there, fine. Right. I do not want to bash the front of this thing, even though it's plastic. Right, where is it? Wait a minute. Whoa, you want me to get it out of there? I see, I see. Right, you're almost late. We're going to put it in the hardest place possible for payback. Oh, watch that. Yeah, this is where having all these mirrors is really helpful. I think it's law to have them anyway. But I don't understand why you wouldn't want them. Right, I'm going to come over here. Try not and hit John. Right, let's try and get as close as possible using that front mirror there. Then, yeah, then the one up on the door. See how we're close now. Should be good. Right, I'm actually going to go the other way round to test the pulling power, because I know there's a hill up here, so this is going to be a good test if you're looking to take this to the quarry, which you should be. Right, it's just down here. This is a bit tight, but yeah, because it's so small, this truck, it's so manoeuvrable. It is really good. I do like this thing. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, massed that fine. 440 brake, 27 tons. That is quite a bit for Euro truck. Maybe not in real life, but in this game, that is quite a lot. Let's just focus on getting out of there for a second. But yeah, we're out. Out alive, perfectly, no scratches. Good mark for MAN. Right, let's get out of here. What was it called? Well, Emma Boda. Exclusive by nature. Right then, let's try and get out of here. See how our power is affected. Oh, it's feeling a bit sluggish. I'm not sure if this truck actually has the issue. In fact, I might get this way. The issue sometimes where if you got really heavy load on a 6x2 or 6x4, it might swerve, or not swerve, but when you put the power down, you've got no steering because it lifts the front axles up. I'm not sure with the other chassis if this mod has got that issue. But yeah, you may have to try that yourself. It sounds good, doesn't it? And let's have a look. It works really well, this trailer. I mean, with all like the little bits of chrome that it's got, the crushed stone, the level with the aero. This is what you'd expect to see in real life, especially with this colour combo. I really do like it. Indicate last minute, why don't you? Pulling that in front of a van. A van, ain't I? Right. How's this doing? Probably should check how much fuel that we've got, if it says somewhere. So we got 2,100 mils of fuel on this tank, not bad, with 180 litres. that's pretty good going, I have to say. I am liking this truck a lot. I might drive it further. I might keep driving it beyond this Test Drive Thursday episode, because I really do like it. I've driven it a few times. I reviewed it on Test Drive Thursday quite a while back, where I did a TGX version of this mod, and it's so good. Just the detail. It's just, I don't know. SCS should be this good. Mods like this show what SCS are missing. Like down to the sounds, the quality of their sounds, like all the little beeps at the start when it starts, all the customization. I think this is should be the new standard for customization. I know I'm speeding. Don't say in the comments. I think this should be the standard of customization that SCS should approach with. Not their nonsense now with what? Like changing their wheel nuts. That is what we wanted. Changeable or paintable wheel nuts. What we've all been waiting for. That is the spring mod doing that. It's nice, isn't it? Sea of purple. It'd be nice. As you saw in the time lapse, I was so close to getting a purple truck, and I thought, nah, let's get a red. I like the colour red. It's my favourite colour. And all my setups red with my computer and stuff, so yeah. It looks like we're going this way towards Helsingborg and eventually towards Malmo. So it's about a 200-mile journey, if I remember. Yeah, 230-ish. So it's kind of long. So we do need to get our foot down. See how this thing does on motorways. But yeah, we're giving this thing a good test. We're taking it to the really tight quarry, taking it on the motorway. Yeah, I think it's a good run, this thing. And we're taking it through the town at the end with a trailer, so it's a good all-round, all-world, all-Euro truck test. Look at those horses. I presume this is Pro Mods doing this. Really is nice their work. How long it's going to be until they release a new map or map area. Tailgating much? Look how close he is. Wow. It may take it up to 100 kilometers. 100 kilometers now, then I'll put it on cruise. Right, he's just pulled in front of me. True and now he's speeding up when I start to indicate. What a true BMW driver. Right, it's into 12. Cruise control on, 62 miles an hour. Cows. Right, let's test the horn. Yeah, that's stock horn. Nothing too impressive. I noticed that they need to add customization to the roof, so it's feeling a bit like American truck now with no customization. So we do need, on a truck like this, beacons. Why don't we have those? You can only have bull bars down the front, so that is what they're missing. Needs to be added quickly. But look at this over here, those ruins. Nice. I think I've actually googled that at some point and it's actually true to life, so that's nice. It's recent track IR. Look at this guy, MAN buddies. Whoa. Steering is very light. Oh, this could end badly. MAN buddies. He's got a TGX though. We got the TGS, TG Sport. He's got the TG Extreme, or whatever they stand for. Too Greedy Sam, that's what it stands for. And then the other one is Too Greedy Xavier. Decided that's what they're called. Too Greedy series from MAN, right? Yeah, Ford Focus. Is that an RS? They're going up in value now, I think. Little bit by little bit. Look at this. A Swedish harbour. I love Sweden, I have to say. I'd love to visit there one time. Look at that, the marina. I believe we're going past, is it... Oh, what's the name now? Where's Saab is? Is it Linkoping? So we should hear a jet going over, if you remember. Look at that, like a Nessie. We should see some planes down here on the stand. But yeah, back to the mod. So, reading again from the MAN website, the LX cab in the MAN TGS provides a high level of living comfort, a generous amount of space and a clear view, which I'd have to say, yeah, it's correct. And even this mod, look how small the pillars are and the mirrors, they're really big, the mirrors, to help you give good visibility, so that is good. I do like that. Yeah, the driver can make the most of full standing height. Yes he can, and an additional bed to the rear if required. So I believe, yeah, we've got that bed in the rear and one above, sort of a bunk bed arrangement here. The window behind the B column provides more daylight into the interior and a better viewing angle to the left, rear left. So yeah, you've got that mirror window behind, which is, I do like that mirror window. And as I said, yeah, it brings more light in, which is really nice. I do like that. Let's focus on getting around here though. It felt a little bit top heavy then, coming around here. But I like this roundabout. Well, didn't like starting off in fourth. I'd say that. Let's focus on getting around here. Oh, Sean Comping. That's what it's called. Thank you. Right, down here. Any signs from Malmo? No. Sign for Stockholm then. Don't want to get that there. Come on, up we get. Into 8th. Yeah, 440 is completely fine. We're doing, what, 100 kilometers an hour down that stretch then. So it's completely fine. Still following that. I don't know why, but before that, my sat nav was completely fine with the bloom. Now they've gone a bit mad, and even without HDR on, like the contrast or brightness is still a bit mad. Don't know what they've done there, but it's not done the right thing. So what's more, the lightweight cabin is also impressive when it comes to economy. So that is actually quite good for your company, obviously. So if you're in the Euro truck and want to get a good, cheap, reliable truck, this is what you want to get. So the front of the vehicle has been optimised for Euro 6 in terms of its aerodynamics, and equipped with larger cooling air inlets in the bumper. So let's have a look. So as you can see by the fog lights, try not to crash, yeah, you've got larger grills. It makes it look a bit more aggressive, so not only is it better for fuel economy, it's also better for looks, as you can see. Can't help that cheeky screenshot there. But yeah, I do like that. This not only increases the flow of air through the vehicle, but also minimises fuel consumption, which is what you want. MAN have thought about that, see? But yeah, I do, as I said, I keep saying it, but this truck, it is really nice. If only we could have a built-in sat-nav, but down there you've got all your aircon controls on the wheel. It's like an F1 wheel, the amount of buttons that we got. You've got all your programmable buttons. You can cruise control at the bottom. Yeah, you got your phone on the left. It's nice. Could probably do with a bit more air vents. I know there's one on the left on the door, but probably not the best. So maybe a few more air vents, but yeah, it is nice. And I like the fins. If you have a look in the mirror, behind the window behind us, you got those fins. That is a signature MAN thing, and I really do like that. It is nice. Look at this though. Very vegetated, if that's the word, vegetated. Where are we now? We are 100 miles away. And are we turning off? No signs from Malmo. Interesting. I would have thought we'd seen one by now. But yeah. And I have actually also fitted this truck with the cabin DLC thing. I've got my wallet down there. What's it actually say on it? Cash bag. And also a scientific calculator in case you need to calculate some things. You never know. But yeah, I do love Scandinavian DLC. The detail that they put in with all the new assets and everything. And it works really well with the spring mod, I'd have to say. The spring mod, I don't know, to turn the cruise control off then to change down, it is struggling up here. Yeah, it is struggling up there. We lost about maybe about 10 miles an hour. I have to change down a few gears, so it could possibly be worth looking into that 480 engine if you're looking in for a bit more oomph. But saying that, this has got a 27-ton trailer on its back, so it's not exactly easy going for this thing. Nice, love that bridge. Right, let's get this back up to speed. Yeah, so advantages for the driver, it's got the low access height because of the height of the cabin, so it's really good for jumping in and out. If only we could do that in Euro Truck though, like getting out your truck, paying for your fuel. One day maybe. I have tried to edit it in some of my videos, so we can always dream, can't we? So it's got a generous amount of storage space for baggage and supplies. So you know, I know that you've got one under that wallet. You've got storage below the calculator, that sort of box area. That's storage. Got loads of storage up there behind you. You got storage below the bed. I believe you can also fit a fridge underneath there. So you got everything that you need for if you're a tramper or something. Unusual plane there. But yeah. But if you don't know what a tramper is, it's sort of hard to explain, but a truck driver that sleeps in his truck all week and does work from his truck, so Monday to Friday doing the truck, so it's not camping, but it's tramper, like a camper, you get it, so T, camper, truck, yeah, you get it, I hope you get it. So yeah, it's got a comfortable bed also, especially with our blue blanket, yeah. So there are some also advantages for the company owner. Obviously we talked about the low fuel consumption thanks to the large grills at the front, so that's always a help. And with its lower weight, its payload, right, this is quoting from MAN. Right, I did see that out to the corner of my eye. Scania pulling out of me. So it's lower weight with corresponding payload average, whatever that means. And it's also got variable aerodynamic drag, fuel consumption in brackets, due to narrow front end in connection with corresponding trailers, flexible use, whatever that means. But yeah, all in all, it's a great truck for your that one was tipped. A great truck for your company. It's a great truck to even drive. It is really smooth, as you can see. It sounds great when you want it to. My other screen is about to turn off. I just need to click OK. Okay. But yeah, just listen to it here. Listen to it working. I believe it is a V6. It must be. I'm not actually too sure about it. But yeah, it is a really good truck. I definitely recommend you getting it out. Some of the top features of this obviously are all the sounds with this mod, the textures, the customization. And it's one of those mods that you can have always lying around. Just update every so often, have it always lying around, so you can drive nice trucks. That's the same as sort of a Scania RGL mod. But yeah, there is the turning torso, people. There it is. Malmo is in sight. So we're not far from Corrales' house then. Because Corrales lives near Malmo. He actually lives near those water towers that you pass, I think, somewhere over in that area. yeah, he lives near Malmo. And Corrales actually was the person that actually got me into Eurotruck, and that's how I found Squirrel. And yeah, it all started with, I believe, I was just looking on YouTube one day and I saw Nerd Cubed. I don't know if you know him. He's a popular game player, and I was watching that video and I saw in the suggestions, oh, Nerd Cubed Eurotruck Simulator 2. I was like, what? Okay, so I clicked on it and I was then hooked onto trucking and truck games. Then I found Corrales, his series where he does Q&As. He even read out one of my questions on his Q&A. Then I found Squirrel, found his live stream, Sunday Night Trucking, all the Baobab tree videos, Cardiff to Rostock. Yeah, that's how I got into it. And then eventually I started a YouTube channel, getting into trucking games and other games. So yeah, that's how I got to where I am. And I'm now hooked on trucks, wanting to go to truck fairs and things like that. And I'm not sure if you saw that then, but a sudden frame drop. We're now down to 30 FPS, which is not bad for in town. It's my usual, but it's now dropping down to 20 FPS, which is a bit lower than normal, so I'm not sure what's going on. Thank you for stopping on the middle of the roundabout for no reason. Very nice of you. Oh, just noticed I haven't been driving with my lights on. I think you can get a ticket for that in Scandinavian, not driving with your lights on. I had my side lights on, so like that, but I think you have to drive with your lights on always, as you can see. They've all got their lights on, so sorry. Oh, there's my drop off, look at that. Okay, so we picked it up from a quarry, dropping it off at sort of a building site, building a bridge. That is awesome. This is like a life of a MAN TGS LX 440. Alright, we can make it. Sure, he won't mind. He didn't mind. I think you also have to drive down a track down here as well. I haven't been driving down here for absolutely ages. I think the last time I drove down here was right when this map DLC came out, and I actually did a time lapse and I dropped off a trailer with a DAF down here. So it's been a long time since I dropped down here. Look at the turning torso. I really do want to go to Malmo, and I presume that's Malmo Cathedral. Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Search Malmo Cathedral on Google. Right, whilst he's doing that, let's concentrate. Whoa, Bush. What the heck? What did I hit? Okay, no damage on the trailer, but I damaged the MAN.
Please try again in a moment.
Yeah, he always does that whenever I need him. But yeah, you guys probably know. I presume it's a cathedral. All these houses. They're not going to be impressed with this massive bridge getting by, are they? Like they're protesting somewhere in Malmo going, we don't want a bridge. Look at them. Like, I'm sure all the builders in this game wear exactly the same thing. Right, they don't wear different coloured hats, they don't wear different coloured high-vis jackets. I don't see any of them wearing green high-vis jackets. They're all wearing those orangey yellow ones. This is a relatively simple drop-off though, but I do like it, I have to say. Reverse, 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 reverse. And that's a wrap. Rake it on, engine off. Like, you see how when you turn the engine off, like the green bar goes? See, it comes back there. I love that. The detail. Right, there we go. Excellent. Linko Pink to Malmo. 260 miles. Not bad. 11 grand though. Pretty good. So, as ever, thank you for watching this. This MAN is absolutely brilliant. I really do recommend you checking it out and having a look and downloading it and whatever you do. And make sure, if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed so you can get weekly Test Ride Thursday. I haven't gone a week without it, so for almost a year now. So yeah, thank you for watching this. Hope you have a good day, and goodbye.